Hey, hey, hey. Hello, sleepyheads. I recently gotten onboarded on the Access Protocol Creator Hub, so I got there a staking pool for my supporters. I go everywhere by the same handle, Eddy. So if you search the internet, you'll find me by that handle. There is a currently promotional period, 300% off on stake minimum, just 1k ACS tokens. And to recapitulate this is Blender Day 10, May learning. Let me put this on and remove this. So on day 10, I've done the 2 lessons from here. If I go to the main, here there I've done the island, which is over here. Today is more emphasis on repeating previously learned, but actually using more exercises, more practical exercises on the what's been learned in the section of modeling, but also at the last lesson was using a bevel to smooth the mesh, which is good to know. That's those mastering those tools operations are important. But before that, it was creating this island, working on vertices to create rocks from icosphere, and using the proportional editing and the strength of it, how to change and apply different modifications when using, for example, extrusion or simple moving vertices to reshape the primitive like icosphere, and also reusing the appending an object from a different project file, in this case the palm tree, to add it to another scene in another project. So importing from one file object to another file. In my case it was the same file. Actually I opened the previous file, copied and pasted the palm tree into a new file just to be single object in the single separate Blender file. And then in this project, which is a copy of day 9, expanding to these sections here applied, and appending here the palm tree from standalone file with the palm tree, just to easier browse and get the specific object. Palm tree is joined from multiple primitives into a single object, manipulatable. Maybe something else was there. Okay, for this fake C, there is one thing that's called the fractal. At the item, where is it? Tool, is it? Well, anyway, it was a one step over there. Let's double check. And also some things going through the video, which is quite short. It's easy to scan if you don't understand something. in the text. Island, water, fractal, subdivide. Oh, it was subdivisions. Okay. So operation, edge, subdivide. So subdivision operation, I applied it, but here is a fractal that creates more waviness, this roughness, giving the sea variations. That's how I got the wavy shape over there. Okay, that was the trick there. So I'm actually expanding too much in the recapitulation, but you know, better this than, I don't know, watching me struggling with some of these descriptions in a text form. Rocks and so on. Also, I had a problem until I figured out that my proportional setting strength for proportional options editing was too strong on the in case of a rock. So I need to go edit mode, object mode, get to the rock, and edit mode. If I go to local, so selecting vertices to model a rock, to reshape the rock, it's enough to just move the vertices, one of the vertices, but there is this white circle which actually is the strength of proportional transformation, like a radius. So in my case it was very large, and I was moving the vertices and was pulling the whole object, and until I narrowed down the radius for proportional editing, the strength of it, then it worked as expected this way. But if it's too big, it will pull the whole to proportionally be applied to all neighboring vertices, that means here, for example, all. So until I change that, that's like a thing that I had almost 10 minutes looking around. What's going on? Why can't I figure this out? And then what other lesson did I go through? That was the island now, and then the bevel. Bevel gave me a bevel was weird, because creating this shape and using the edit in edit mode, edge select to bevel this shape, to smooth it out like this one on the right. I was supposed just to use bevel and pull, and actually didn't work as it should on this edge. And I've done a test on a different object like this one, it worked, and I rebuilt the same from the scratch. I rebuilt the same shape and it worked on both sides. So depending how you build a structure, some operations may not work as expected, or like custom build shapes. Thank you all for stopping by. Day 10, Blender learning. There are still few lessons left, but great journey, love it. I'm not doing the dedicated animation here, but we may take a peek in the camera. What's camera seeing? Maybe. Well, okay, I'll do the animated bit. Only thing is that my my camera is completely animated, And if I select the camera, select the camera. Oh no, not in edit mode, in object mode. Okay, cool. Clear all frames. I will not go through the rendering. And step one, take one step out. And see if I can then, so how to animate quickly. Enable here the auto keyframes, start playing, enable shift first key on the second row, grave ascent, and start moving. Try gentle, and I stop at the end just to click, 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 click. I need to click to disable the fly walk. And if I rewind, what did I get? Okay, so that's all. That's completely weird. Stop, rewind, clear all frames. Now the thing is that I have the animation of the throwing a snowball at snowman. So if I press play, activate ascent and start walking, before the end I stop. This will be much larger full screen, so the snowball and snowman will be visible. But I just wanted to avoid moving, adding keyframes after the whole playhead, after the playhead went through all the frames, so it doesn't appear like too jerky in the video, in the animation. Well, Malvi Eddy, your host who loves you the most, is signing out. Even you. Maybe I'll be back later with Godot. I want to do some coding exercise, GDScript. Switching to the outro. Where is this? This is the outro, yeah. Here it is.